Hello, crew. How are you? I'm so not organized. I've got something to show you today on screen, and I was going to be so organized because my screen sharing didn't work yesterday, and I'm hoping it'll work today. So I'm just trying to get myself organized here because I just literally jumped off a call to jump on this live. So what I want to share with you today is tips to, I'm just trying to get my iPad organized while I'm talking to you guys. Tips to help more qualified people find you by how you've actually set up your personal profile. And there's things that you can do in the background of your personal profile that don't appear publicly, but will help more people find you that you have common interests with. So hopefully this will all work today. I'm live now. Okay. There we go. So I've got that there. How is everybody? Oops, got to put that over there. It's quite a production, I tell you, when you want to go live, but you want to share your mobile phone screen on, and then you've got to have another device to see whether your screen sharing works. But before we get into the content today, I did want to remind you, those of you that have not sorted out what you stand for, what you want to be known for, your brand, the last Build Your Brand on Facebook course is starting next week. Where I work with you guys for 3 weeks. And we've got live Zoom calls and stuff like that. We can work around it if you can't make the calls live. But just sorting out your brand. There is nothing more important if you want to build your business on social media to know what your brand is. So if that is something you haven't sorted out yet, or maybe you've got one, but you need to revise it, then that might be helpful for you as well. So the details are up above in the link. If you're a member of my coaching community, you get a discount to that. It's the only course I do separate to my coaching community. So please reach out for the special link for you guys. But it is just something that's so critical to your online journey, is knowing what your brand is. Okay. So let's have a look at who's on with us today. We have Sarah. How are you, Sarah? Good to see you on. Good to know. Hey, Angie. Hey, Stephanie. Good to see you here. Hey, online crew. How are you guys going with the video challenge? I know we've got video challenges that are on. Hey, Gloria. Good to see you on. We've got Christine as well. Hello, Laurie. How's your day so far? Busy. Let's just say it's been one of those days where as soon as I've got up, it's right, got to do this, got to get the kids to school, got to go to an appointment, got to get home, got to get on a call, got to do my live. And it doesn't stop from here. So, but all good. Still smiling. I may have ordered a pizza at 1 a.m. Really, Sarah? That's probably not the best thing to do, but hey, you do what you got to do. I used StreamYard today for the first time. How did it go, Stephanie? Anything you use for the first time can be a little bit daunting, but StreamYard, that's a little piece of software that I'm using here. It enables us, obviously, to pull up comments like this. It has my name on the screen, so it's good for, standing out from the crowd. How are you, Judy and Bob? Good to see you on. It's good to get interaction with your viewers if you've got them there, if they're commenting. Your tum-tum hurts. Well, that's the payback for ordering pizza at 1 o'clock in the morning. You wouldn't be the first, and you're not going to be the last, I don't think, there, girlfriend. Hi, Helen. I might have to join again to revise. Oh, okay. Yep, more than welcome. Anybody that's been in the branding course before, you get lifetime access, so you can join again. I need to be on that one. Well, because you're in the coaching community now, Stephanie, you do get the discount if you would like to join us for that one. Damn, hitting the send button before I'm finished. All good. Beth's one of our life members. Hello, Tina. How are you? We've got Patricia here. We've got Hero. Definitely need to figure out my brand. Yeah, okay. Hi, Olive. How are you? Loving the video challenge. Good to hear. Hello, Heather. It was nerve-wracking, but it went well. So well done. That's what growth is all about, putting yourself in a position where you're a little bit nervous and scared to do something, or it's something that you haven't done before. But when you do it, how good does it feel? This is what life is all about, guys. When you push yourself and you do things that are uncomfortable, you will blossom as an individual. Those of you that are in the free video challenge that's running at the moment, you will probably often have heard me say, and I will say it continuously, the video challenge, the free video challenges that I do, and if you're not in the current one, then join us on the next one, whenever that might be. I don't know the details for that yet. It is so much more than a video challenge. It really is a personal growth challenge. It's a confronting challenge. It's a scary challenge, but it is just so much more than a video challenge, because what you get out of it. Those of you that have been in a challenge before, share your comments regarding that, regarding your personal growth, regarding your business growth. It is just seriously so much more than a video challenge, and I don't expect you to even understand that unless you've been through a challenge or you're going through the current challenge, that it really pushes you to do things maybe that you've never done before, but the growth that you get out of that, and then what happens to you as an individual and your confidence, you just grow as a person. So it's not just about all pushing the buttons. It's about really developing and growing as a person and being the best version of you that you could possibly be. So that's my goal for all of you, and I know that's achievable because I've seen it over and over and over again. Yes, personal growth challenge. Hi, Maria, how are you? Okay, so I'm going to try to navigate my screen sharing. It didn't work yesterday, so I'm going to try to do it again. I've got my screen down there so I can check whether this is going to work out. So bear with me while I do this. We've got Zoom there, so I'm going to share my screen. So I'm not screen sharing yet. Bear with me. I'm trying to connect with my phone to the screen at the moment. You are screen sharing. No. Share screen. Pick up phone. Share. It's quite a process, guys. Now I come to my phone. I'm going to connect to my computer. Fingers crossed this works. You know what's really interesting watching this is the amount of people that it says that's on live when I'm watching it, and the amount of people that are actually on live are two completely different numbers. Now it says that I'm screen sharing, but I'm not, am I? Oh, that's my messenger. Better not open that for you all. It's not screen sharing again, is it? It says on my screen that I'm screen sharing, and I can see my phone on the screen, but it's not bringing up. Hang on. Why isn't this working suddenly? This is going to be crap in a second if I have to go like this the whole time I want to show you something. It's on my screen and it says I'm screen sharing, but I'm not. Can I be a little crybaby about this? It's just not connecting for me. Okay. Well, we won't play that game. Come back to you guys, because you've just seen me the whole time, haven't you? You haven't. Okay, I'm going to indulge. Screen share. Entire screen. Share. Oh, can you see now? So if I go back to Zoom, start a Zoom. Oh, we got progress, guys. Share screen, pick up my phone, share. So you can learn from this experience, guys, because this is how you do it. If you don't know how to do this, so I go to my phone, screen sharing, connect with my phone. Okay, get into my, okay. What can you see on the screen? Are we there? Oops. Okay, got rid of that in the background. Okay. All right. So you still got the background, which is a little bit distracting, but you can see my phone. So what we're going to do, and I just have to keep that live, otherwise it will keep fading out like that. So I am going to go into my Facebook. Okay. I am going to go into recording will not include audio. I don't need audio. I'm going to go into my personal profile. Okay. So from here, now the point of all of this, let me explain, guys, is how you've set your personal profile up. Because I've mentioned this many times, is don't be disillusioned, even those of you with a business page, that you are mainly concentrating on a business page to grow your brand and grow your profile. Don't be disillusioned that people aren't going back to your personal profile to check out who you are, even if they found you on a business page. Even those of you that are doing Facebook advertising, if your personal profile does not look like a normal human being, people won't do business with you. We need to start here. Your personal profile needs to be the best representation of you that it can be. We want stories in there all the time. That's what the blue ring around my profile picture is. And we want to set this up in a way that's got maximum stuff in it, but it's not necessarily all publicly seen. Okay? Does that make sense? So what we're going to do is scroll down to see where it says your about info and the 3 dots. That's what you want to click on. Oops. I just got to watch my messages coming through. So this is going into what I have on my profile, but some of it is not seen, guys. Okay. So can you see, I don't know how well you can see this. Hopefully you can see it okay. But I've actually put online crew in my work experience, but only I can see that. That is not actually appearing on my profile. I've got founder CEO of Helen Martin with a link to my business page. That is public. I've got founder CEO, that's my healthy living page. That is public. So people can link through to these pages, and this is seen on my profile. I'm an instructor. That's at the local gym. That is also public. And I've also got that I do my accounting, bookkeeping job, which I love so much, but I'm only seeing that one. Now, what I want to show you guys is I can add in, I'm so stupid. I'm trying to do it on the computer, but I actually need to do it on my phone. Like I'm actually clicking my computer to do it, but I actually need to do it here. So I'm going to add work experience. So this is what I recommend you do, okay? So I'm going to put, so these things may be, oh, look, Olive has popped up there. Online crew, hang on. Online, I'm going to put my coaching community in there. So if anyone was looking for it, which is actually a group, but if people connect me with my coaching community and want to find or search it in Facebook, it'll pull me up when I've got it here, but I don't necessarily want this on my profile. But because I've got it hidden in the background, it's things that people can relate to me with or search for me, and I'll pop up because I've got it hidden. But I'm going to put this as only me, because it doesn't really mean much on my profile. So what can you add to your workplace that is going to help people find you, or what you're interested in, or what you do? What area of interest, what industry are you in representing? Is there anything that you can connect here, but it's only you, but it's in the background of your profile that's going to help people find you? So can you see it's pulled up a couple there, but then down the bottom it says add online crew coaching. So I'm going to add that, okay? And I'm going to put job title, optional. I could put founder, just pick that up. Location, not relevant in the online world. and the description, which is also going to help people find me. So I could put social media training and coaching for home-based business owners. And I'm also going to put, which Facebook doesn't like, but it's not public and I'm not putting advertising dollars behind it, network marketers. Now, I could go in here, guys, and keep adding and do things for health and wellness. What do you want people to find you about? What is it that you can add in here that's going to sit in the background that doesn't appear publicly on your profile, but allows more people to find you because they're like-minded people, and Facebook is going to suggest you to certain people, put your face in front of certain people that you're connected with the same similar interests, but it doesn't have to be public, okay? So I currently work here, but then can you see down the bottom there it says public? I'm going to change that to only me. So any one of these you can change to public, just your friends, or only me. So I'm going to change that to only me, and I'm going to save this. So I'm not going to do a live event. So it's in my work experience. I've added it to my profile. It's something that might help people find me with my online crew, and that's my brand. My online crew, I'm helping people build on social media, but it doesn't necessarily mean anything on my profile. I started on 5th of November, did I? No. We'll edit. We'll put at least there. Okay, a couple of years. Okay. And so then we keep going. So that's workplace, education, okay? You can see here, I studied at the University of South Australia, that's public. I did a Bachelor of Management majoring in marketing. Anybody can see that about me. But the school that I went to, the college, like where I did my secondary education up until what we call year 12 in Australia, it's not really like, guys, I'm almost 50, right? So it doesn't really matter to me that I have where I went to school. But it's still something that I want in there because old school friends might want to connect to me. So it's there, but does it really mean anything to you on your profiles to have the school that you went to, which was X amount of years ago? Does it really add value to your personal profile to a stranger where you went to school in your local, wherever you lived? Okay, so that I've got it there because I may want people from my college or where I went to school or even primary school. You may want those connections, but it doesn't really mean much to people looking at me outside social media many, many years after I've gone to school. Does that make sense? But it's here in the background so it can connect more people. It can connect people from my warm market to me. They might be interested in what I'm doing, and we've got trust. We've already got trust because we know each other. So beef that up. Where have you been? Where have you worked? What have you done? Put as much in here as you can, but then you just choose. And if you want to change it, you just click this edit button, this pencil. I'm doing it again. I'm trying to change it on my computer screen. I've got to do it on my phone. So here you can sharing with only me. I can click on that and then I can change it. I can make that public, friends only, etc. All right. Places lived, do the same thing. So don't go overboard with this. Nobody really cares where you've lived all your life, but you might want them there to connect with people that you've warm market that you've known in your previous lifetime. So you can see there where I live is in a coastal town called Victor Harbor. It's in south of Australia. That is public. That is currently where I live. But underneath the hometown, which Facebook allows you to choose, I've actually got it only me. So it does, sort of say my hometown where I originally came from, then I moved away and came back. It's only me. It's not really going to add any value to my profile. So what I recommend you do is look at this from the eyes of, if I'm a stranger looking into you, what would I just want to know about you, where you live, maybe where you work now, links through to business pages, things like that, maybe schools that you went to or university, things like that. But if it's not really relevant to who you are now, have it all hidden in the background and make it only me. Are you following along with me, guys? Just checking that this is all making sense. I'm still screen sharing. Everybody can somebody just leave a comment in there that you're following along with me here? And then we've got contact info. So I've actually got, I don't really want that. Mobile. So I've got mobile set to friends, but I may actually, where's my mobile number? I may actually make that only me. So, I did have friends. So if somebody was actually a friend of mine, so my profile is public. So it would mean that only friends, but lots of people friend request me that I don't actually know. So definitely going to lock that down. So can you see the little lock on the screen now? I've now locked down my personal, which actually that's really funny because it's on my live here. So everyone can see my personal mobile phone number while doing this training. But other than that, I'm in Australia anyway, so you got to have international codes and all the rest of it. So there you go. Okay, so I'm going to save that. All right. And so I've done that. I'm going to, so that's contact details. I've just changed to only me now. I've got all my other social media stuff, my email, that's my personal email, that's only me. You can actually, now you can really work out how old I am. I'm oversharing on this live. I hope you appreciate that, guys. Now you know my phone number, my email, and how old I am. How embarrassing is that? The things I do for you guys. Anyway, we're going to keep on going, and we are going to go down to also, where is it? No, it's called, must have gone past it. There it is. Other names is another one you might want to fill out. So again, other names I've put, but it's hidden. Oh, no, it's not. Why have I got that as public? That's interesting. Other names. Oh, I'm doing it on my computer again. Edit name or delete name. Oh, okay. So they're actually all public. So the other names, if you look at see where it says down the bottom, edit the name or delete the name. So if I edit the name, what options is it going to give me? Okay. So these are all public. So I'll be interested to see how that appears on my profile. So I've put online crew coaching for some reason as another name, probably for searchability. And you can also put in the maiden name. So, hey, now you know my maiden name as well. Overshare. But you can have your maiden name written there rather than, do you see those profile pictures? They've got the names underneath and they put next to it in brackets, knee, whatever, which means their maiden name. Like, you don't need to really do that. You could just have your married name. But then in other names, you can have it in this section here. You can add another name if you like, if you've got a nickname. While I'm sharing, in case you didn't know, my nickname's actually Hair Bear. Did any of you know that? While I'm oversharing my phone number, my email address, where I live, and all the rest of it. Many moons ago, I had 3 times the length of hair that I had now, and it was thicker. Like, a lot of hair. My husband still calls me Hair Bear, but only my closest friends call me Hair Bear. So there you go. So I could put that in there, but it doesn't really follow me around anymore like it used to. So this is where you can put your maiden name. Just remember, in the other names section, this is all public. So what I'm going to go back here and have a look at is, where does the names show? I don't know where those names show. So it says it's public, but it's not showing anywhere on the screen. So that's intriguing. So I can't see anywhere here that says what my maiden name is or that online crew coaching. but it says it's public. But the point here is that fill out as much as you can for searchability with like-minded people. What do you want to be found for? Is it health and wellness? Is it online marketing? Is it entrepreneurialism? Use this. Remember, where you're starting is see your about info. Use all this, but then use the only me, friends only, public. Put in as much as you possibly can. But if you don't necessarily want it to be seen publicly, just change it to only me. But it's going to enable people that are like-minded with you, maybe went to the same school, the same college, have got the same interests as you, that Facebook might, connect those kind of people with you. Okay? So let me come back to StreamYard. Get rid of that. Okay. So I don't know how I feel about this video. Shared all that information with you accidentally. But did you learn something from that? Is there things that you think you can go, yeah, I'm back, aren't I? Yeah. Is there things that you think you can add into your own personal profile to make you more searchable or beef up your credibility or authority in a particular area, but maybe just not have it visible to other people? What do you think about that? So Hero is going to update hers right after this, okay? I bash the thumbs, and when you are questions, you can still see them on StreamYard. Yeah, you can, but I can't. All good. Yes, following call. I was doing that for some things, but good to know. All right. How is your, I'm not even answering that, Mr. Rick. You can go away. I feel like you told me about Hair Bear in Perth. Probably did, Sarah. And I've mentioned how much I appreciate you. Love your lives and crew. Thank you, darling. I appreciate that. 100% from Angie. Yes, very helpful. Mine is up to date. Awesome. This was informative. Thank you. Okay. So the most important thing is just go and check your current profile. Are you giving yourself the best opportunity? Are there things, trigger words that you can go in and add and hide, as your work experience? It could be, I don't know, health and wellness expert or mentor or coach or something that, you could hide it and make it only you, but it's going to make you more searchable as somebody that's, in that area. You never know. Just more is good, but not necessarily visible. Some people's personal profiles are really janky. You've got way too much information. So maybe the stuff that doesn't really add to your profile, it's just extra information that people don't really, it doesn't make any difference to who you are now. Change it from public to only me. It's still there, guys, as far as Facebook goes. It's still searchable in the background. It just maybe some things about you don't need to be visible to all and sundry. Just clean up your profiles, make them look awesome, post regularly. It doesn't have to be all the time, but if people go to your profile and have a look at you, they see that you are a normal person leading a normal life. You're actually a real human being, all the rest of it. There are so many friend requests that I get from people, and even people in my communities that friend request me, and there is nothing to their personal profiles, or they haven't posted since 2019. And I don't accept those friend requests, because it's like, how the hell are you going to build a business on social media or be interested in anything I've got to say if you're not a real person or you don't look like a real person on social media? So personal profiles are where it starts. And everything grows from there. Your brand grows from there. Your business pages grow from there. Your groups grow from there. You are a human being no matter what you are creating. You are the same person from a personal profile to groups, business pages, anything else you're doing, websites, whatever else you're promoting. It all starts with you as an individual, as a human being. So make sure your personal profiles are the best representation of the happy, positive, brilliant person that you are, that people are just going to fall in love with you because you're so positive and you've got lots of inspirational stuff going on. And, if they want to check you out, there's other things to check you out. Like just, if you've got a business page, make sure that that is connected to your profile like mine is, those kind of things. Okay, so I'm glad the screen sharing eventually worked out. I hope that was helpful for you guys just to go and play around, have a look at it, clean it up, because you never know, that might lead you to your next rock star in your business. You just never know. Give yourself the best chance to connect with the best quality prospects and people that you can on social media. Okay, guys? So I will see you same time tomorrow. I've got something else to show you practically, as long as all the screens work out. And you've just learned a hell of a lot more about me today than maybe you knew before. But hey, it's all about sharing. I've made myself vulnerable today. So don't all go ringing me on my personal mobile. All right, guys, I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye.